Steph and I will be your grade 6 health teacher. Are you ready to listen? Great! Let's start!
Unit 2, Glands and Hormones. Vocabulary. Before we start, let's read our vocabulary or words to learn. Are you ready? That's great. Let's start. Glands. Glands. Hormones. Hormones. Pituitary gland. Pituitary gland. Thyroid gland. Thyroid gland. Parathyroid glands. Parathyroid glands. Adrenal glands. Adrenal glands. Ovaries. Ovaries. Testes. Testes. Produce. Produce. Control. Control. The glands and hormones. Glands are body organs that produce various hormones. Many of the body's functions are controlled by hormones. So we can say that hormones influence the growth and development of the body. Glands. Number 1, we have pineal gland. 2, pituitary gland. 3, thyroid gland. 4, thymus. 5, adrenal gland. 6, pancreas. 7, ovary. 8, testes. Again, repeat after me. Number 1, pineal gland. 2, pituitary gland. 3, thyroid gland. 4, thymus. 5, adrenal gland. 6, pancreas. 7, ovary. 8, testes. 'Let's have pituitary gland. Located in the lower part of the brain. Again, our pituitary gland is located at the lower part of our brain. Produces hormones that influence the growth and controls the amount of urine made. Pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is often called as the master gland because it controls several other hormone glands in your body, including the thyroid and adrenals, the ovaries and testicles. Again, it is located in the lower part of the brain. Produces hormones for growth and controls the amount of urine made. Thyroid gland. Located in the throat. Produces hormones to control the heart and to promote growth and development. Thyroid gland in neck, consisting of two connective lobes. It is located in the throat. Again, where is it located? That's great. It is located in the throat. Thyroid gland controls the heart and promotes growth and development. Parathyroid glands. Two pairs of tiny glands located behind the thyroid produce the hormones which control calcium in the bones. Our parathyroid gland is located behind the thyroid glands. Parathyroid glands are four small glands of the endocrine system which regulate the calcium in our bodies. Again, it is located in the neck behind the thyroid, where they continuously monitor and regulate blood calcium levels. Parathyroid glands regulate blood calcium levels. Adrenal glands. Located above the kidneys. Produce hormones which regulate heart rate, blood pressure, and the body's response to stress. Again, adrenal glands is located above the kidneys. Adrenal glands, also known as suprarenal glands, are small triangular shaped glands. Again, it is like a small triangular shaped gland located on the top of the kidneys. Adrenal glands produce hormones that help regulate your metabolism, immune system, blood pressure, response to stress, and other essential functions. Adrenal glands responds to our metabolism, immune system, blood pressure, response to stress, and other essential functions. Ovaries. Ovaries is the glands only for girls. Why? Because boys don't have ovaries. This is the picture of our ovaries. Produce hormones which control the menstrual cycle and reproduction. The ovaries produce and release eggs into the female reproductive tract at the midpoint of each menstrual cycle. They also produce the female hormones estrogen and progesterone. Testes. Testes is only for boys. Why? Because girls doesn't have testes, same as boys doesn't have ovary. This is the representation of testes. Produce the hormones which maintains the sexual characteristics. The testes or testicles are a pair of sperm producing organs that maintain the health of the male reproductive system. The testes are known as gonads. Each gland has a specific job, but it works in harmony with other glands. All of our glands has a specific job, we have pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid glands, adrenal glands, ovaries, and testes. All of them has a specific job. Hormones travel in the bloodstream to various tissues and organs of the body where they exert their influence. Some hormones are only active at a certain times in a person's life. Let's have a review. Glands. Everybody say glands. That's great. Spell glands. 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 What are the glands that the teacher tackled? We have pituitary gland, thyroid gland, parathyroid glands, adrenal glands, ovaries, that is for girls, testes, that is for boys. Pituitary gland, it is located where? It is located lower part of the brain. Thyroid glands located in the throat. Parathyroid glands, it is located behind the thyroid. Adrenal glands located above the kidneys. And ovaries is for girls and testes is for boys. Now, let's have an activity. Are you ready? That's great. Let's start. Number 1. It is located above the kidneys, produce hormones which regulate heart rate, blood pressure, and the body's response to stress. Again, number 1, it is located above the kidneys, produce hormones which regulate heart rate, blood pressure, and the body's response to stress. What is your answer? That's great. The answer is adrenal glands. Number 2. It is located in the lower part of the brain, produces hormones that influence the growth and controls the amount of urine made. I will repeat the question for you, students. It is located in the lower part of the brain, produces hormones that influence the growth and controls the amount of urine made. What is your answer? Very good. The answer is pituitary gland. And number 3, it has 2 pairs of tiny glands located behind the thyroid, produce the hormones which control calcium in the bones. Again, number 3, it has 2 pairs of tiny glands located behind the thyroid, produce the hormones which control calcium in the bones. What is your answer? That's great. The answer is parathyroid glands. Number 4. It is located in the throat, produces hormones to control the heart and to promote growth and development. Again, number 4. It is located in the throat, produces hormones to control the heart and to promote growth and development. What is your answer, students? Excellent! The answer is thyroid gland. And number 5, it produces hormones which control the menstrual cycle and reproduction. Again, number 5, it produces hormones which control the menstrual cycle and reproduction. What is your answer, students? Good job! The answer is ovaries. We are already finished in discussing the glands and hormones. Thank you for listening.
That's all for today. I hope you've learned something. Stay safe and healthy. See ya!